Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Get some credit there. Hang up in the air, not that one high. That's frustrating for an offensive lineman because when he goes in the air and tries to get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He finds his target. Beckham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, he's going to be a veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
That's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This defense is difficult to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and 2. Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, that hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way. They built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game, and guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And nice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and to keep him from disrupting your offense.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. Drake London gets it on the field. And it's third down. Eagles on the defense. That's the pass. Just numbers that they got like 30 in the league right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Ritter to throw it. And he takes a shot.
This defense is so far in this game, the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's running out of steam and won't get there. He dropped it just short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That is incomplete.
Come on, man. Motherfucking shit right.
A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed,
Motherfucker.
hands, a little bit questionable.
Do what I tell you to fucking do. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm running this coverage my whole life. You don't go there. Come on, man.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Look at the big man. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Defensively, you're okay with that. You're the first quarter is going to get some catches when they rally to a quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage. Back to the 25. They envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Taking about the 16. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what...
Troy's going to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Ritter and the Falcons now. They 1st and 10, right at the 30. On play action, they'll throw. That one deep for London. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. The defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, and the very first play, they give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hitting 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott going to the penalty. And the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's...
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Ritter. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and backed up to the 25. And they wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staying at a 3rd down and 12. Ritter back to throw. Everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson will pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. On 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. 35 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. It's now 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I never played him before. I gotta know what to do. I don't know what the fuck he does. So yeah. I gotta let it roll. Hell, it's my first game in what, 5 days?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Robinson. Takes it to about the 37.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Second down and a run by Robinson. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss. That brings up a third down.
This defense really played around in the first half. They got to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Always got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Falcons on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Ritter now. And that's going to be incomplete.
This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. It's taken to the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Defense has always talked about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2nd down throw coming for Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack
action. Here's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 28 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good with a lead. Eagles on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
It's kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Ritter off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was waving as far as wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown. Great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And a run is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Going play action, Ritter. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ritter with it after the play fake. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Yeah, I got another one at 8. So I gotta try to get them out. I got 4 games in a row. Shit, I gotta get them all out. No, I scheduled this one first because I knew what was gonna happen this one. The first time I played.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
I know dark side. I know. Just look at the screen, motherfucker.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Dude, to be honest, I haven't even looked at the rules yet. I'm scared I'm breaking rules. I don't even know what the fuck I can do or not. Yeah.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. 68 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good with the penalty. Eagles get larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Dante ain't never seen me get my ass kicked like this. Seen it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Yeah.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving
on second down, but this one's incomplete. So now this play, that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. That's caught by OBJ. Room past the 35 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Robinson up the middle. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There to stop him, Terrell Edmunds.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down, Ritter. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one. That is not winning for him.
Yes, as much as you give credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ritter throwing on third down. Eagle pressure, too much this time.
Yeah, listen to hot dog.
Here's Bradley Pena now, as he's on to punt for Atlanta.
Ooh, sometimes you just gotta take them.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
I'll get back right. I gotta figure out what this team is. I'm thinking, what I was thinking, Dark said. I thought I had my Falcons where I have Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Looking to throw. And that would be off target and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted and a foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process. Offense was moving it a little bit, out back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the
gonna have to trade you with the quarterback. They playing like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On play action, here's Ritter. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's on by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
Everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They're going to look to throw. Guys, man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. They'll buy some time right. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Ritter to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and
and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ritter. Throw swings it out to his running back. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
On first down, Ritter.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Wow.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
Ritter. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
This is 2nd and 8. Ritter now.
Running downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. They got 29 yards that time. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Ritter will throw for it.
It's caught at the 1, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. offense set to begin their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just got away with Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made. And
this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 33 yards that time. Ritter off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Good game, my boy.
This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense.